Welcome. A biography of Undersecretary Bonnie Jenkins. On July 18th, 2021, Ambassador Bonnie Jenkins was confirmed as the Undersecretary of State for Arms Control and International Security. She is the first African American and woman of color to serve in this role. Undersecretary Jenkins has made her career as a leading voice in the areas of arms control, disarmament, and non-proliferation for over 30 years. In 2009, Ambassador Jenkins was nominated by President Barack Obama and confirmed by the U.S. Senate as Ambassador and Special Envoy and Coordinator for Threat Reduction Programs in the Bureau of International Security and Non-Proliferation at the U.S. Department of State. Her experience prior to government service includes the Ford Foundation, the Council on National Commission on Terrorist Attacks upon the United States, the 9/11 Commission, RAND Corporation, the Navy Reserves, and the U.S. Arms Control and Disarmament Agency. She is the founder of the nationally recognized and internationally recognized organization committed to engaging women of color in the field globally, Women of Color Advancing Peace and Security. Dr. Jenkins holds a PhD from the University of Virginia, an LLM from the Georgetown University Law Center, an MPA from the State University of New York at Albany, a JD from Albany Law School, and a BA from Amherst College. I will now invite Rachel Thomas to present the first award to Undersecretary Bonnie Jenkins. Thank you.
To lead all of these young women, not only just as you are climbing, but pulling them up with you. And the amount of drive and determination that you have and energy has been just amazing. Whenever I hear your bio, I always sort of just kind of forget, because you're so humble about it, and you don't go around talking about, well, I did this and everything, and it speaks for itself. And I know that I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone here, where you have just made such a difference in so many women's lives. And what amazes me the most is the fact that you're everywhere. So no matter, when I first joined WCAPS, I was amazed at that you showed up to everything. And I still don't know how you do it with all the energy, to be honest. I hope that I get to have that energy at some point, but just even like planning meetings, main events, little closed door sessions, go in and there'd be 3 people in the meeting, and then you, and it was just such a testament to how much you cared and how much you really just wanted to see all of us shine. And just being able to talk with you on coffee chats or anything, like you always have time, and you always make time for those that want to talk with you or just get to know you better. And so I am in awe and always amazed at the just everything. And that's not even, Alex read your bio, that's not even the half of it. So from an organization, WCAPS, being founded in 2017, it has now grown into around 10 chapters, 8 initiatives, 15 working groups. And this is such a global initiative. And it was all because you had a thought and an idea of how you wanted to help change the world. And so I and others thank you so much for everything that you have done. And now I will open the floor up. Ambassador Jenkins, if you'd like to say anything.
Well, thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, everyone who is a part of this event for just doing this, recognizing me. That's so nice and so thoughtful of all of you. I just think about how, the change for me between 2017 and now, all of the amazing BIPOC women and individuals overall who I've met, and everyone who's part of this event are people I've met since 2017. And that just gives you a sense of the network that I feel is here now and has always been so important. And, I always, one of the reasons why I started WCAPS is because, I kept hearing from women who felt alone, and I'm the only one, and I'm always the only one. And There's never, I get tired of being by myself. And I realize how important it is, because I've lived that, to have a support system, and that was the really most important thing. And then the substance followed that. But, wanting to make sure that we take care of each other. I want to make sure that we have that support system, and that we stay in the fields that we love and don't leave because we don't feel like we have support, or no one to talk to, or no one who understands, who looks like us. So, I just want to thank all of you, because all of you have made this possible. I could not have built WCAPS into what it is if it wasn't for all of you. So, for me, it's a thank you for all the people who've been involved in WCAPS, who've supported it, for all of you who are just in this field, in the fields of peace and security, and want to make a better world, and to make sure that the world that we build represents all of us, and that all of our voices are a part of the world that we want in the future, now and in the future. So thanks to all of you for this. I am here because all of you have made it possible for me to realize the things that I've wanted to accomplish, but recognize that there's so much more to do. So thanks to all of you, Alex, and to you, Rachel, and to all the amazing people that's a part of this event, that all of you will meet as the evening goes forward. And also to Gina, my good friend, congratulations to you as well, because you are an amazing person as well. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'll turn it back over to you, Rachel.
Alrighty. Thank you, ladies, so much. And next, Ambassador Gina Abercrombie-Winstanley, if you can hear the sound of my voice and see an option to share your audio and visual, I can bring you up here as I read off your bio and give remarks. Here we go. I'm going to add you up here now. All righty. And if you could unmute or show your video when you're ready. All righty. I can see you still muted, which is perfectly okay. All right. So I'll go ahead and start with reading the biography of Ambassador Gina Abercrombie-Winstanley. Ambassador Abercrombie-Winstanley is currently the first ever appointed Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer for the Department of State, and was the longest serving U.S. ambassador to the Republic of Malta. Through a series of senior positions that included advising the commander of U.S. cyber forces on our foreign policy priorities, expanding our counterterrorism partners and programs as deputy coordinator for counterterrorism, and coordinating the largest evacuation of American citizens from a war zone since World War II. Her professional life has played out daily in international media. Her career has included serving as the chairwoman for Middle East Area Studies at the U.S. Foreign Service Institute, and as special assistant to the Secretary of State for the Middle East and Africa. Her Middle East assignments have included election monitoring in the Gaza Strip, and an extraordinary assignment where she actively supported gender equality in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as the first woman to lead a diplomatic mission there. In addition to the State Department, she has held senior positions at the U.S. Department of Defense and at the National Security Council at the White House. Prior to that, she was a fellow on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee for the then ranking member, Senator Joseph Biden. Ambassador Abercrombie-Winstanley is the recipient of the Maltese Order of Merit and the Department of State's Meritorious and Superior Honor Awards. Ambassador Abercrombie-Winstanley, a Cleveland native, has degrees from the George Washington University, the Johns Hopkins University, and is a member on the Council on Foreign Relations. She has been an active board member of several organizations committed to excellence in education and leadership development. She also served on the board of the Cleveland Museum of Contemporary Art and the Middle East Policy Council. She sings with the Washington Performing Arts Society and has been published in the New York Times Opinion and the Foreign Service Journal. In 2019, she was voted into the American Academy of Diplomacy. I will now present the second award to Ambassador Gina Abercrombie-Winstanley. So please join me in welcoming her to the stage. Ooh, let me take a deep breath. Ambassador, speaking as a Black woman in this space, I don't know if you understand the magnitude of your journey to women of all backgrounds, but especially to women of color and to Black women. When someone asks me what leader inspires me, I say Ambassador Gina Abercrombie-Winstanley without hesitation. Ambassador, you are iconic. You have a presence that makes people sit up in their seats at attention when you start speaking. You exude confidence, deep expertise. You have a je ne sais quoi that is unquestionable. For all the things that we may see and the things that we may not have seen that has contributed to your climb. The jobs or the promotions you may have been wrongfully passed up for. The questioning of your ability to successfully fulfill a role. The no's, the door closings, the doing other people's jobs and not getting paid for it, but doing it anyway because it has to get done. Sometimes people see the success and the accolades, but they don't see the backstory or understand all that it took to get there. They may not see the nights that you spent awake, working for hours, answering emails, perfecting the briefings, things that will affect and have affected the trajectory of our nation's national security and affected American lives. They may not see that you've had to work twice as hard as your male counterparts to be seen as equally as competent. They may not understand the sacrifices made to balance being a career woman and a mother. But we see you here today, Ambassador. You have time and time again proven an unmatched standard of excellence. I cannot say how honored that I am to be able to simply witness a woman of your magnitude. Your presence alone leaves so many in awe of you. And I'm talking about myself too. Both you and Ambassador Jenkins have touched the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of women who can look to you and say, I too am capable. I too am worthy to serve this nation. Ambassadors, we applaud you and we thank you not only for all that you've done to make it possible for those of us coming behind you to succeed, but for the generations of this nation that will be impacted directly by the work that both of you have done in this lifetime. And that is why we are awarding both you and Undersecretary Bonnie Jenkins with the Climb Conference Lifetime Achievement Award. We thank you for your authenticity. We thank you for your guidance, for your leadership, for your kindness, and for your style, because I haven't met anyone yet today who does it quite like either of you do. Ambassadors, you both are the embodiment of inclusive and competent leadership and the definition of pulling others up as you climbed. And with that, I will welcome you, Ambassador, to join and share a few brief remarks. I hope I didn't get everybody too emotional. I'm sorry, y'all. This is one of my mentors, y'all. This is one of my mentors.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Yes, you did make me cry a little bit because you so accurately captured the journey that we are all on. We are all on this. And you also brought out my very strong feelings of joy and privileged to be part of this journey, not my journey, but your journey, and everyone who is coming behind me. This is why I wake up joyfully every day to come in and see what can be done to make it better today. That's it. That's why I come. It is why I am privileged to receive this award. It touches me deeply. I'm hoping, Rachel, you're going to get me mine too. And privileged to be in the company of Undersecretary Jenkins as well. I know her amazing work. I am a member of that organization. I know how much it allows us to touch and support each other, and it's phenomenal. So I feel privileged to be in this position with her. And just to tell you all, I will be coming in tomorrow as well to work joyfully to move us all forward. I say it takes a posse. You are my posse, because there is struggle in this work that I am doing now. And it is those of you who reach out, who say that you're glad that I'm here and offer support and aid, and that's what keeps us going. So we are going to get this done. I know it. We're going to get this done. You see my smile. We're going to get this done. Thank you.
Anyone who can do it is Ambassador Abercrombie-Winstanley. I believe that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. If I can have you stay on for a moment, and if Undersecretary Jenkins, if you're still here in the backstage, and if you're able to add video or visual, then we invite you to join us on stage at this time, if possible. If not, we receive you here fully. We know she's out at a NATO conference right now, from what I understand. So Ambassador Abercrombie-Winstanley and Undersecretary Bonnie Jenkins, again, we just want to thank you and lift you and shed light on the two of you and all that you have done in our field and for this nation in serving, because serving is a calling, but it's also a choice. So we thank you for that. Rachel would now like to display the two awards that you all will be hand delivered coming in the next week. So Rachel, you can go ahead and share your, I don't know if you have them to hold up or if you want to do share screen.
I'll probably just hold up. It's probably
okay. Alrighty, go ahead.
And don't worry, yes, they will be hand delivered. So as you all are going into the office, so shall I be. So yeah, so I'm not sure if you are able to see it, but I'm sure we can take a picture to send out to everybody. But it does say Ambassador Gina Abercrombie-Winstanley Lifetime Achievement Award for pulling up as we climb BIPOC NatSec Conference, September 8th of 2021. And then the same with, one second, I'm trying to handle these as nicely as possible, with Ambassador Bonnie Jenkins presenting you with the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Pulling Up As You Climb BIPOC NatSec Conference, September 8th, 2021. So we are, Alex said it as much everything that I could have said from my heart. And we really are truly grateful and truly amazed and in awe at everything that you both have done. And we cannot wait to see what you do next and to support you and to pull others up as you did with us.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rachel. And with